No disrespect to you when I say, okay? I think that sometimes some of y'all women really don't understand how territorial men are. That's biologically how they are. It's different if you were covered up, but baby, you got titty tape on. So yes, of course, a man who knows how men are going to look at you, knowing that there's going to be men who are going to be predators or going to pursue you, he's right for saying that. That's not meaning that he's insecure. He's territorial. That's a man's nature. That's absolutely okay. It's your responsibility as his woman to understand his nature and to also have boundaries with yourself, knowing what you are exposing yourself to. I'm going to say this. I'm going to be quick. I'm so glad I can have conversations with my husband because I asked him, we had a deep conversation. I said, what is it about women that will make you not wife her? And the first thing he said, the way she presents herself. That's coming from a man. Men will take that. If you dress provocative, they're going to see you as an object. If you dress sexual, they're going to see you as an object. Stop calling men insecure. That is their God-given right to say, I don't want my woman to present herself out here because not only is she a representation of me, she's a representation of herself. I need to see how you see yourself. I know we always talk about women's empowerment. Dressing like that is not women's empowerment, baby. You can try it all day long. There's nothing empowering about that.
Hey, baby, we need some lipo.
I got you. I was eating my tacos. My bad. Hang on.
You told me to add you.
I got you. I didn't expect you to add me like everybody else says. How we doing?
Okay. What's your name, honey?
My name's Queen.
Queen, where you calling from?
Florida.
Florida. How old are you?
37.
37.
Mm-hmm.
What you do for a living?
I work in finance, operations.
Finance, operations. You have any children?
2 kids, divorced.
Okay, you was married. How old are your kids?
6 and 11.
When did y'all get divorced?
3 years ago.
3 years ago. And your name is Queen?
My name is Kira, but I go by Queen.
Okay, call you Queen. Mm-hmm. What's your zodiac sign?
Aries.
Aries. You don't have to share, but do you want to share why you got divorced?
We were married for over 12 years, so got married young. You grow up and grow apart. We have no bad blood. We co-parent well. I live in Florida. My kids and him live in Boston. We kind of share. They come here half the year, and they're there half the year. So
it works for you. I can't hear your voice when I said so. The divorce works for you.
Yes, it does. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So let's get into it. What kind of man you looking for now, baby?
I'm looking for my king. Queen needs her king, right?
Queen needs her king. All right. So what are some of the qualities your king should have?
Gotta be loyal, honest, open, adventurous, and just be willing to try something new. I'm trying to explore and live life to the fullest. I feel like I kind of missed my mark in life. Being with someone so young and kind of focused on being a wife and a mom at a young age. I feel like I missed that point in my life, and I want to just enjoy life with my next spouse, if that makes any sense.
Okay. Would you get married again?
Absolutely.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
People who smoke cigarettes. I smoke weed, but I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke blacks. I don't like the smell of it. So those people with baby mama drama. I do have an ex-husband. He's the father of my kids, but we don't have no drama. So if you have kids, I'm okay with that, but just make peace with that past. And we can be good.
Okay, make peace with the past. Mm-hmm. All right. Does the guy have to look a certain way?
No, just be attractive. Meet my attractiveness. I don't really have a height, size, or weight requirement. I just be healthy, and be in your own confidence, like stand in your own truth. Because I feel confident in the way I look, and I want you to be the same.
Okay, okay. And does he have to make a certain amount of money?
At least 60 or more, 60K or more. That's what I make. So I feel like just match me. We ain't gotta be rich, but we can get there, baby.
Okay, okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam, Queen.
Okay, hang on a second. Like I said, my bad, Kendra. I was cooking. Hold up, we're gonna put
What
y'all
you
in the
making?
kitchen.
Okay.
I made my tacos, but I was eating.
Oh, you said that.
But can y'all see me? Okay.
Okay, we see you, boo. I like you're in good shape. All right, so Queen, Florida, 37, finance operations, 2 kids, 6 and 11. So was your marriage your last relationship?
Yes.
It was. Okay, you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
Orally or sexually? Because those are different things, Kendra. I'm just saying.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I start the question off with you don't have to answer.
I know, but you know, I'm willing to answer either way. Because sexually, it's been a while. But if we're talking about, like, when's the last time I had some head, we're talking about 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
I got a personal pussy eater. I'm sorry. Can I say that?
You can, but what do you mean you have personal vagina eaters?
I mean, he does what he comes to do, and then he goes home.
So you won't let him hit?
I mean, he comes home. He comes in the house to do what he needs to do.
But I'm saying that y'all have intercourse. All he does is
no intercourse, no sucking or fucking on my part. It's a strict arrangement. He comes to fill the void.
And he's fine with that?
Yes. We don't date. We're not in a relationship. And he knows that he's just kind of a placeholder until I find somebody that can fulfill all those needs. Right now, I'm not into meaningless sex. So for me, having sexual intercourse is a personal experience. But shit, Kendra, everybody likes good head. I'm just saying.
So why don't you, and he knows in return you won't do it for him?
This is an arrangement that's been in place before he agrees to it. I'm not going to put anyone in a situation that they don't want to be in. So, absolutely. And I got 3 in rotation. I'm not going to shade you, Kendra. But I only call on one every now and then. But there's 3 of them that I got in rotation. If one act up, I call the next one.
And they just give you head?
Yes. You know what? Just like this, PDSs is what I call them on the female spectrum. There are PPEs, personal.
PDSs. What's the PDSs?
Personal dick suckers. Right.
There's a whole world I don't know anything about. There's a whole world. Is that a hashtag? Do they have a Facebook page?
No. I mean, shit, I had a PPE before COVID happened and personal equipment was a thing. So this is more than 20 years ago almost, when I was 17 with my first PPE. So they around.
PPE is personal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Queen.
Yeah.
Queen.
Yes. I know I'm gonna be a highlight. I know. Go ahead. It's okay.
Good job. So what do you want from me? Do you want a relationship?
I do. I think there is possibility, because for me, I'm dating with intention for marriage, right? But when it comes to intimacy and being intimate, I'm not comfortable with doing that with just anybody. My PPEs are vetted. I go through a process with them.
How do you vet your PPEs? Do you watch them eat spaghetti? And if they're sloppy, do they not get a chance to move to the next round? Like, how do you vet a PPE?
Well, have you ever heard of the mango challenge?
That's like the grapefruit challenge from the movie Girlfriends? I mean, what's the name of that movie with Tiffany Haddish?
Kind of like that, but yeah, yes and no. But
what's the mango challenge?
I mean, they got to be able to peel the skin and eat that fruit without damaging the skin. You know what I'm talking about? They got to peel it back, clean it out, and leave everything intact.
So all your PPEs, this is like the Olympics.
Yeah.
They have to eat it.
My last one, I actually told him he should have been in the Tongue Olympics. He told me to send a video to because I put my main PPE on punishment. I'm sorry, this is too much information.
Are you like a diamond? Okay, so listen, I know there's like a world of dominatrix where men like women who are dominating over them, and they really get off by that. So are these men like that?
I mean, maybe that could be the case, Kendra, but I'm not coming at them on a dominatrix kind of spectrum. I tell them, I'm very honest, right? I like to be straightforward with everyone that I come across. You're not going to find something about me that I ain't already told you about me already. So
you told me you was married and then you got divorced.
That's right.
So was your husband not good at that?
You got that right. He damn sure wasn't. He ain't never made me come in 12 years from his head game. So I feel like, honestly, I missed out. So I'm like making up for last time. So we got to make sure the future husband, he got to be like, that's a prerequisite, Kendra. Like, I guess I should have put that in my deal breakers, because if you can't eat pussy, good, great, Olympic quality, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to replace you and put my PPEs back in place. And I don't want to do that. I'm trying to retire them.
Child. Are these men your age? I'm just curious that men are willingly signing up for this and not requiring anything in return.
You know what's crazy, Kendra? They fall all over the spectrum. I got one that's in their 20s, I got one that's in their 30s, and one that's in their late 40s. So,
and none of them have a chance to have a relationship with you?
No, once you become my PPE, you're no longer eligible. We're not dating. I'm not trying to get to know you. You're not trying to get to know me. This is an arrangement. Now, if you want to actually date me and be with me, I don't want you to be in that category. I don't even want to put you in that category, because I want to give you a fair chance. Right? But if you put yourself in that category, because sometimes, like for example, my main PPE, he had the opportunity to date me. He fucked that up for himself. And then he put himself in a PPE role. He told me, like, Queen, I'd be happy with just being able to just come through and eat
but
that.
Do you get equality men that would want to date you after hearing all this? You don't think it would turn anybody away?
Why not? Because at the end of the day, every man wants his dick sucked well. Every female wants to be licked well. I'm not looking for someone to fill half that void. I'm looking for the whole completion. It's called complete satisfaction, right? You know, you go to AutoZone, you go to the mall, you go out in life, you want to be fulfilled completely, not halfway. These people are placeholders, just like other people that everyone else is dating, but we're just not being candid about it. I'm very candid and I'm very open.
Okay. So, and of course you said was how long ago?
And of course, 3 months ago.
And then PPE was 2 weeks ago.
No, last week ago, Kendra.
You said 2 weeks. Okay, last week. I'm sorry. Last week ago. 7 days ago. I was in fibroid surgery, and she was.
Yeah, no.
She was laying down too, but
no
she was waiting.
I was watching you while I was getting head. I ain't gonna lie, Kendra. But girl,
say something now.
Come on! I didn't mean to click on the button. I'm sorry, Kendra. You get the notifications while you doing stuff, and I was recording him, and then like I accidentally hit the button. But anyways.
Y'all, please don't watch me while you got stuff going on. If you making love or you getting love made,
it wasn't on purpose. I promise you, it was not on purpose.
Don't.
I was trying to record some action. He told me to record him. He wanted to be showcased. He wanted to be the first person that I recorded, so I was trying to give him that opportunity. And then Kendra, you popped up. I'm sorry. It's your fault. You popped up in that middle of that shit. It's not my fault.
Good job. Okay, well, all right, Queen. What are three things you think you need to work on, child?
Shit. me being a little too candid. Sometimes I need to reserve some things in, clearly. Look at your face. Yeah, that part. And maybe just not being so kind. I'm a little too openly kind to people. Outside of my candidness, I'm very friendly, and I'm the type of person to help anybody and give them the shirt off my back. I'm too kind. And outside of that, shit, I smoke too much weed. So those are probably 3 things I could work on. Less weed, less kindness, and less candidness.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Queen?
Because he's going to get the realest of the real. He's going to get a woman that's going to have his back no matter what. You're going to get complete satisfaction. I'm going to care about you being pleasured in the bedroom and outside of that. I want to make sure your peace is protected. Because a lot of people look for their peace to be held by a woman, but nobody's looking for their peace to be protected by that same woman. So
Queen, you probably will be a highlight, and I'm going to give you the chance to respond because you know the cousins in the comment section are going to have a lot of things to say about you.
Okay.
Definitely about your candor and of you being so open about your PPEs and your 3 in rotation. So is there anything that you want to say to respond? People tell me hang up on you right now. Is there anything you want to say to respond?
At the end of the day, we're all adults. I'm just a person that's going to speak my truth. Y'all gonna hide in the shades and do the same shit. A lot of women wish they could have a motherfucker to come eat their pussy at the drop of a hat and tell them to leave when they done. But they don't have that. So y'all can say what y'all want. I'm getting mine regardless. Man or no man, I'm gonna be fulfilled. So that's all I got to say.
That's all she had to say to you. That was potentially talking shit. She said you really want the number of the 3 men that she got, but you mad because you don't have 3 in rotation.
Really, Kendra? They mad that their pussy ain't that pretty. That's okay. I'm sorry, because I get motherfuckers that beg to eat my pussy, so they just mad that their shit not that pretty. I'm sorry. Not sorry.
Okay, Queen, I got you, boo.
People should explore their whole phase. My aunt told me, trust me, you're not going to marry that guy. My baby daddy, you should go be a hoe. She was like, you have to go to black school because you're around too many white people and you have to go hoe it up. And that's what I did. And I'm happy I got permission. I mean, I would have probably done it either way, but
there's healing in the hoeing. We talk about that in the book. We even had a merch that said, heal first, hoe later.
I didn't have an adult hoe phase. I had a child so young, and then I got married. College was my hoe phase.
Freshman to junior year.
Those 3 years were strong.
Then you planned a baby.
I'm retiring. It wasn't long enough for my hoe phase.
Some just never get the hoe phase at all. What do?
Act like a hoe for your husband. Maybe go to the club and let someone fill on your booty and then leave.
This is the remedy.
These are your options.
Maybe make out. I don't know.
Don't tell your husband because that's what a real hoe does.
Don't have sex though. It's not going to be worth it.
Sperm is an alien to a woman's body, and when sperm enters woman's body, her immune system rises to attack it. But when sperm goes through the prostate gland of a man, it takes on an immune suppressant property. So when woman's immune system rises to attack, the immune suppressant property of sperm knocks back her immune system and sperm survives. But woman's body has memory, and every time her husband's sperm enters her, her immune system rises to attack and says, oh, it's husband, we'll just stand back. But can you imagine how damaging it is if a woman has multiple partners? It has a very damaging effect on her immune system. And can you imagine how damaging it is in the area of anal sex? It can be devastating to the immune system.